You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Switched at Birth After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Switched at Birth After Show.
Hello, Switched at Birth fans. Welcome to the Switched at Birth AFTERBUZZ After Show. I'm your host, Yael Tygiel. With me, of course, is Melina Alves. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. So for the listeners to know that she's here.
I am here.
We're dancing.
It's a dance-off.
Yeah. There's so much happening in this episode. Let's jump right into the Regina and Daphne storyline. Regina and Daphne at each other's throats. Daphne not giving a damn about her bad reputation.
She's not. No.
She's lost her mind a little bit.
A little bit.
I love the way the episode starts with Wes bringing muffins.
Oh, what were they called? Fiancés or something like that?
No, his fiance made the muffins.
No, I thought he said the name of the muffins were called Finance or something. Oh, man. Listeners, help me out here.
They were muffins, guys.
They were fancy muffins.
Yes. Because that's what you bring someone when there's been a death.
Yeah, muffins.
Yeah.
Why not?
And they're ready to break ground on the project, and Daphne meets Wes, and he doesn't know she's deaf.
No.
I don't understand. I'm like conflicted how I feel about this. I feel like Daphne shouldn't be.
What are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I agree that, yes, Regina, how could that have not come up? But also, Regina, like, understands that it's not the most important thing about Daphne.
Right. I think Daphne is just
picking a fight.
Yeah.
She's picking a fight.
Anything.
Yeah.
She'll take anything at this point. And I think that's exactly what she did. I mean, she just immediately just went off.
Yeah.
Which was kind of random. And even Wes is like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to you.
Good.
Yeah, right.
My thought was, oh no, now that Angelo's gone. No.
Yes. It's going to happen. I actually want it to happen.
But Angelo, it's too
He's
soon.
dead. Move on.
Okay.
I mean, the writers have.
Yeah, apparently.
Right?
So how does Daphne take it out on Regina? She goes and finds
Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
I love Nacho.
She goes to her gangbanger boyfriend, air quotes.
He's wearing like flannel shirt and it's a button.
He's adorable. And so they roll out the unwelcome mat and they go to the place where they're breaking ground and they just start like breaking stuff and tagging stuff. I love she like tags it with the spray paint and then like tears it up. Like, I just wasted spray paint.
Yes. I thought it was kind of cheesy, really, just how quick it transitioned from hymns, like from hymns. I just got really I'm a gangster. What's up? From him,
we gangster here.
We so thug. How Nacho went from, well, if you're mad at your mom's, you know, you can go back to your air conditioning and just boil, or we can vandalize. And she's like, okay, let's vandalize.
Well, I mean, last week she did coke.
And again, the coke decision was one of those where it was just, let's do coke.
Yeah, we're out of pot. Let's do coke.
Okay. Like, I don't know. I'm questioning Daphne's limits right now, which doesn't seem like she has any.
Well, I'm going to skip real far ahead real quick. I need to, because I think that at the end of the episode, she goes off with Nacho, and it's clear that they're going to do it.
Oh, really? I thought they were just going out for an evening stroll.
Did you?
No, for real, I really did.
Okay, because so after they vandalize the area and they break the machine, and he puts sand in the gas tank, which was genius.
So genius.
I mean, because if you're gonna do that, that's a smart way to be a vandal.
No, it really was.
So
them out of business.
Yeah. So they don't give a damn about their bad reputation. So Daphne reveals that she's still on probation, which I love because we forgot that she's kind of on probation.
Yeah.
Because she's done with her community service hours, but she's still on probation.
That's right. Totally forgot about that.
Which turns Nacho on.
Bad girl.
Yeah, that's
She's
how
deaf and bad.
If you ever want to turn on some nachos, apparently you just got to be on probation.
Apparently.
So they kiss and she's like, no, I want to take it slow.
Yeah.
And so that's why when she comes back at the end and they make out and he goes, what happened to taking it slow? And she said, it's time to speed up. Mm-hmm. That's why, okay, so they went off to have sex is what I believe.
Oh, see, and I thought they just went off to, but I guess, yeah, because Nacho, like, gives, like, everybody a look as he's leaving.
Like, I'm getting some.
Oh, I thought she was just like, you know, we'll be together.
No, because he's not interested in dating. He's a thug.
Walt Disney mind right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I really thought okay, now I'm really not happy.
Well, so.
Wow. Okay.
So when she goes off with him, and they go and do it, all I could think was we spent the whole beginning of this half season talking about the morning after pill and using protection, and now we see Daphne spiraling. We see her doing cocaine. We see her vandalizing things, and I believe that she's going to not even consider the ramifications. And I think I don't want to jump to predictions, but I think we're going to get an STD storyline coming up soon.
No, because isn't she pregnant in real life?
No,
I thought
she's getting married.
Oh, getting married. Never mind.
Way
there
to
goes
scare me.
That theory.
Well, maybe.
No.
She is, and we don't know.
No. Anyway.
So that's so Daphne. As we said, they vandalize. She's still on probation. They kiss. She's like, we gotta slow it down.
Slow it down.
And then she's at school, and Melody,
love her,
being the greatest guidance counselor ever. Reminds.
And her signing is so pretty.
Yeah, she's an
amazing
signer.
musical. Okay, anyway.
Melody reminds Daphne that her mom is a strong woman who has had to do this all on her own.
And she's picking the pieces back together.
Yeah, and that it's hard, and life is hard, and she's trying to, hold on to it.
Yeah.
And Daphne finally realizes that she's being stupid.
Yes. What does that mean?
She calls her mom, or texts her. Let's be honest. She texts her and says, are you home? And she's not. She's at Wes's office. So Daphne goes to Wes's office.
Why not?
And we see. So here's my problem with what we end up seeing.
Tell me.
The reason they had to resort to this, so because Daphne and Nachos put the sand in the gas tank of the I don't remember what machine it was, but the machine, the big machine that constructs
and deconstructs.
Because of that, none of the contractors that they want to work with will work with them,
right?
Which makes sense because they're afraid for their lives.
Of course, it's a red flag.
Yeah. So their last resort is to go back to Chip.
Yes.
Oh, Chip Kodo, that dick. Oh, I hate him.
I think we all do.
And it's Daphne's fault.
Yeah. But she doesn't know it.
No.
She has no idea what's going on right now.
How are you not as frustrated as I am?
I don't know. This episode didn't do it for me, man. I didn't feel it, yo.
I don't know what that voice was.
I don't either.
We're never doing that again.
That was my stoner voice.
Is that what?
Oh, no. Oh, gosh, no. It's just this. I didn't, for whatever reason, and I apologize to our fans, I just didn't buy the storyline this week. I just felt like it was one of those in between, let's just throw something in there before the big episode next week. That's what I felt like. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
That's totally here and there. That's totally yes, because we're discussing the show, and I think you're on to something because we have had such heartbreaking. I mean, the season starts and Bay and
oh gosh,
yeah, Bay cheats, and then we get to the drama with the Regina and what's happening there, and the book and Toby, and then Angelo dies, and I guess they're like, ooh, sorry, I'm so excited, I almost knocked over my cup.
That was actually exciting. Anyway,
then they are just like Regina trying to pick up the pieces and put life back together.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor.
It is. Beautiful one.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were so poetic.
I'm not. The writers of Switched at Birth are.
True.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's why I'm not as
upset
about that.
Well, Daphne
he is a dick.
upset.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it was adorable to see Daphne just go from, she's my mom and I'm going to her office, to all of a sudden just like the Daphne face.
Yeah.
Just, and I'm done. And she just speeds off.
Probably
to Nacho's house, right?
Goes to see Nacho at the community center.
Oh, yeah, that was right before.
Yep.
That's right.
Walks in and just makes out with him in front of everybody.
It was funny because she speeds off, right? So I looked down to text because that's what we do. And all of a sudden, all I hear is, I look up and they're just making out. So I hit rewind and no, nothing happened.
No, she shows up and they start making out.
I thought what? Did I miss something? No. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She shows
totally
up and starts making out.
Yeah.
That's, Daphne, I don't like Nacho. I know that we're not supposed to because he's a bad kid, but like they're trying, I feel like they're trying to make us more sympathetic to him.
Yes.
Because of the
good boy clothes.
When he's fixing the light on the community center, like
nice.
It might not, you might not think so, but we care about the way it looks here, and like we care about the community center and the people.
Yeah.
But he's a quote unquote gangbanger, because I believe they do use that term.
They did.
And so he's not sympathetic to me. I don't like him.
No.
And I'm afraid of where it's going.
I am afraid of where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how I feel about Nacho Libre, just because he does have that really good boy look. He does not look like he's a thug or he's a bad guy, which is great that we're breaking stereotypes and that really big, huge gangsters can look like preppy students.
Yeah.
But I'm just, where can this go? Either Nacho knocks her up, either Nacho gives her an ST. Like, I just don't see his future in this show unless he becomes good and then they do something together. And
Well, I mean, with the path that she's going, he's not going to turn around and become good.
No, he's poisoned her.
Yeah. So I want to jump off to a different storyline. Toby this week.
Still with the stuff.
Yeah, still has stuff on his face.
Yeah.
We'll
needs to go.
Forgive that. Toby and Tank are roommates. We'll get into the Tank storyline in a second. But Sheree, who we haven't forgotten about, is, failing English and is having trouble and like might not get her scholarship to go to college.
That's tough.
Yeah, because as we recall, her mother is crazy. I don't remember
the diagnosis.
Yeah, but she is not well. Yes. So he talks to Miss Summers because that's who's failing Sheree. And who is Miss Summers? But Miss Summers is the lady upstairs.
The naughty British.
Yeah. Who makes a point to let us know that she is American and does have citizenship.
Yeah, because that's really important.
It was important.
Yes. The show's so random sometimes.
Yeah, it was weird. But so Toby goes to talk to Miss Summers.
I'm doing like a U this week.
Sorry, let's sit up.
I don't know. You always, for the listeners that don't watch, she always leans in and like hovers over her mic.
I like to hover over the mic.
And I never do. I'm always like really far away from the mic. And then today I'm just like all about the mic in my face.
Well, it's an intense episode.
I know, that's wrong.
All right.
Okay.
So Toby talks to Miss Summers, and Miss Summers is being a total hard ass.
She is.
She will not let Sheree retake the test that she failed.
No, she don't.
So I want to know, when she eventually reveals why it is that she is a hard ass, that her brother, she does have a deaf brother, and that people always babied him, and that it didn't help him in life. And until people stopped babying him, he couldn't move forward. What do you think about, because I know we disagree on how people are raised. What do you think about her tough love, babying someone?
I don't think she should project on her students. Mm-hmm. You agree? No. Okay, of course not. I don't think she should. That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it again.
You don't think she should?
Yes. Project on her students. I do agree that babying someone is not the way to go, especially if they have a disability or anything. Mm-hmm. However, I don't think this was the case at all. I don't think Sheree was being babied. I think she's a really hard student. No, a hardworking student. English is my second language. Hardworking student, and I think that she should have eased up. Let the girls. I think in the real world, the non-ABC family world, had she gone to the counselor's, office and said, "Hey, this everyone knows what's been going on with my mom. I cannot focus." I think they would have extended the test date or let her take it again anyway. So, why Miss Summer got to be all up in her grill? What do you think? Because obviously it's different.
It's not necessarily different. I think what's really important is that Miss Summers is trying to teach them, life is hard and you have to work hard and get what you want.
Yes.
But there are circumstances that are different. And I think Toby is look, she's got a special situation. Can't you make an exception? And Miss Summers says, I get what she's saying. You can't make an exception for her, then you have to make an exception for everybody.
Right.
But it's in things like this, and he's right, it's high school. And and it's not so important that if she, we give her another shot, it's going to change her life. But it is so important that it does change her future. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's half super important and half not.
Right. And he was right on there. And what Miss Summers said, she made a great point. If I make an exception for her, I have to make an exception for everyone. But not everyone was asking to retake that test.
Right. And not everyone has the same situation.
Right. It can't just be no test retakes forever. I mean, you have to make exceptions. There's exception to every rule, and we all know that, and that's part of adulthood and growing up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, there's my thought.
Well, so I love that Toby is being an adult all of a sudden.
Out of nowhere.
Weird.
You went from DJ to...
Well, as a DJ, I guess...
What do you mean? Where is this going?
I'm going that his trip, that he's come back, and yes, he's being stupid in career, not to say that DJs are stupid.
Okay, I thought you were saying as a DJ, he has matured.
No, I'm saying that this trip that he took has taught him how to mature. And yes, he's following his passion to be a DJ, and that may not be the right path, but he, on the rest of his life in other aspects, has... really matured and is acting like an adult, which I love.
Correct.
Because I feel like ABC family shows don't have enough adults.
No, they don't.
And the adults never act like adults.
Never.
So it's really nice to see. And of course, when at first Miss Summers says she's not going to give an exception, he just goes around her and goes to Melody, which is, that's what adults do. Someone gives you a no, you go above them.
Full support right there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Miss Summers comes down to talk to him.
And there's soft music playing in the background.
And so they start to kiss.
Out of nowhere. Again, with these, out of nowheres.
And then they do it. Yeah. And he's all excited. It's his first Brit.
I did not like that. Any of that.
That they did it or that...
I didn't like any of it. I didn't like how she came down and was interrogating him on... school matters, for one, because she's so Miss Posh and put together, and she's so professional. She wouldn't have done that.
Right, because it's her home, personal and private life.
That was weird, crossing some boundaries right there. And then he just kisses her out of nowhere, and then she, I guess, liked it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it went from that to, come in my home and let's have sex.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just passionate like that.
We're talking about Toby.
with stuff on his face? I know.
Yes. I've never seen Toby just be this passionate guy.
She is super hot. I want to talk about that for a second. Because at the end...
Who is she? Do you know who she is?
I don't.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
But after they're finished, and he starts discussing with her the Sheree situation. Stop it.
What?
And I think... that he went about it the wrong way.
Yes. Yeah. Horrible timing. Such a dude.
You wait till her clothes are on at least. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the fact that she is a banging body.
Did I miss her body?
Probably. I put it in my notes. Banging body.
Did she stand up and was nude?
No, she's wearing underwear and a bra.
I totally missed that.
Banging
six-pack?
Body is great.
Really?
Yeah. Google it, people.
All right.
And, of course, he brings up Sheree. They get upset, pretend it never happens. He goes back to school the next day, talks to her, and we get her brother's story that...
Yes.
I want more. I want her backstory.
Yeah.
We got introduced to the fact that she has a brother who's deaf.
Yes.
That everyone babied him.
Yes.
That her father is English.
Yep.
That she's American but was sent to boarding school.
Yep.
I want more. I want to know everything
means
about her.
she's going to be part of the series for a little while. They wouldn't give so much backstory and so much insight into who she is and get us attached, which is...
But I mean, we're months away from graduation, so who knows how long we'll get her. Unless she and Toby. We'll get into that in predictions.
Yes.
I want to take a second right now to talk about iTunes. Guys, we are clearly fans of the show. We talk about how much we love it all the time, and we really do. I hope you can feel that by listening and watching. Yeah, feel how much we love this show. And if you want to do something nice for us, which we hope you do, we would love it if you could rate and review our show on iTunes.
Yes.
If you could give us a 5-star rating if you like us, a 4-star rating if you don't, and leave a comment letting us know what you like, what you don't like, what we can be doing better.
That's right.
It lets the people here know that we're doing a good job or that we're doing a bad job, and it lets us get guests, which we are working on.
Yes. Gotta do a better job, though. I will step up.
I'm on it.
I know you are, but I will. I've been out of the country for a minute.
We got guests
back.
coming in, and that's what matters.
And that is exciting.
And a giveaway, which we will talk about at the end of the show. So that's why you should be rating and reviewing.
That's right.
Let's continue with Travis. So the episode starts and
Wait,
Travis.
who's Travis?
Travis.
I'm kidding. Oh, that was so cute, you guys. I hope
got so upset.
I really hope that part is shown on our YouTube channel.
My face?
Because that was adorable. The cutest fall I've ever seen in somebody's face.
I love Travis.
I know you do.
So Travis and Emmett and Daphne are finding out it's acceptance day, admissions day really for Gallaudet, and Travis doesn't make it.
No.
Of course, Emmett and Daphne do. Daphne doesn't know if she's going, but Emmett is, of course, going because, he has to. Yeah. And Travis doesn't get accepted. And it's super heartbreaking when he talks to Melody and he tells her that he'll move out after graduation. She doesn't have to worry.
Yeah.
He won't be a burden.
Yeah.
Super heartbreaking.
It was, yeah.
Because Travis has been part of the family. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really hard for him still to accept that people want him around.
Yeah.
Because of his family.
Right.
So he goes to a bar and meets up with his old friend Garrett, who is a high school dropout.
I love him.
He came out of nowhere.
I know, but he came out so strong.
Tell me why you love him.
I love him because, one, he really knows how to sign. Mm-hmm. That was nice that they actually cast him. It was fantastic. 2, not bad looking. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's about time, like, some men walk around, some facial hair. And I don't know, I just loved his breeziness and, like, he was really... I'm really excited to see him kind of like stick around maybe.
You like him as an actor and not as a character.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you think about him as a character?
Oh, I didn't really read into that. I was just watching him and then I go, oh, he's fantastic. He pulled me in. He's so great. As a character, I mean, I think it's about time for us to see Travis with some friends. Mm-hmm. I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
I think I like how he wasn't so quick to just be like, no, dude, you got to drop out and be like me. But he was very honest. I have a full-time job and I have benefits. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of a big deal. I'll help you out because we got to look out for each other and everything. So I like the camaraderie. Is that the right word? Yeah, I liked it.
I love the introduction of Garrett. I love that we see that Travis is looking at his alternatives because he didn't get into Gallaudet and he's not going to go to a hearing school.
Smart. Yeah. That is smart.
And they introduce this character who's like, look, as you said, I got a job. I do have benefits. I get overtime. Here are all the benefits to this thing. And he says to him, like, they teach you at Carleton that you can grow up to be the first deaf astronaut or the first deaf president.
But let's be real.
Let's be real. And that's so heartbreaking that there are people who believe this, that they can't do something.
Yeah. And
it was really, I love that this show likes to show us all these different perspectives. Mm-hmm. We get to see all these different ways to look at this amazing culture and story. And as much as I dislike him because he's leading, I feel like he's leading Travis down a bad path. Not that it's a bad path that no one should take, but a path that Travis shouldn't go, if that makes sense.
It does, yeah.
And so I love and hate him all at once.
Yeah. I just love him.
Yeah.
And what I'm hoping happens is, I guess we're going to see with the next few weeks to come, but he showed Travis the easy way, right? And I'm really praying that I'm not offending anyone, but the way that kind of society teaches us, if you're not going to go to college, then you need to get a job and you need to have benefits and you need to do this and you need to do that. So he's showing him the way that the world works, and I think that's important, and I think Travis needs to be aware of that, but at the same time, Travis isn't like everyone else. Travis is special, and they've made that very clear to us, or else Travis wouldn't still be on the show, right? Yeah. So we know that Travis has more potential than just to be, and I don't even know what the kid did. Was he a dumpster guy? I couldn't even tell.
It was a labor job. I believe they moved boxes. Okay. I mean, it could have been. Maybe I feel like they were.
I don't know.
Maybe in shipping or
maybe
something like that.
Warehouse. I don't know. Yeah. I didn't know what he did. I was like, wait,
it was just a labor job.
It was just a labor job. So, unfortunately, I think most people have that mindset. Can Travis become an astronaut? No, because didn't they close the NASA program? But I mean, other than that, he could do anything. Yeah. Any of us could if we really. It just takes so much to do it. So what I'm hoping, and I'm not prediction wise, just I'm hoping that Travis will be able to rub off on Garrett. That would be fantastic. And then we have yet another ambitious, good-looking deaf guy.
Yeah, because that's what we need.
Yes, we do.
More ambitious, good-looking deaf guys.
Yeah, why not?
I can't even handle the ones we have.
Ow!
Yeah. So we see this great conversation between Melody and Gabe. I'm so glad they're still together. I love Gabe so much.
They're so fantastic.
They're so great.
Yeah.
And
great casting.
And and he's very handsome. And Melody says that she feels hopeless. She wants to help, and she sees that this happen all the time. Yeah. And it's true that if he doesn't go to the school, he's going to end up with a labor job.
Of course.
And it's going to be kind of a dead-end job.
Yeah.
And I hope that I'm not offending anybody with labor jobs. But we're talking about in the show.
In the show.
And Gabe says something to her, which is beautiful. He reminds her of who she was when she was at Gallaudet. And he says, what would Gallaudet Melody do? Yeah. And she comes up with a genius plan.
Very genius.
That they're going to, she contacts Gallaudet and she says, I want to do an offsite, a satellite program from here. Yeah. And they're interested and they're doing it, and it sounds wonderful.
Sounds wonderful. I really wish she would have talked to Travis about it.
Because that's going to blow up.
Of course. Yeah. And the only reason why is Melody, of all people, I would think, knows Travis, right? She knows him pretty well. Yeah. And she knows how he is, and she knows that he just got a rejection from a college, so he's probably thinking, one, he's depressed, and two, he's probably trying to figure out what the heck he's going to do. So I would have loved if she would have given him just like this ounce of hope instead of doing all this behind closed doors and then present, because that's what I'm assuming she's going to do. Present the whole thing to him, and then he's going to be like, dude, I didn't even graduate because I'm going to get this job.
Right. Agreed. I agree that I mean, because I feel like they're setting up drama that's unnecessary.
We don't need it. Come on.
Speaking of crazy drama.
Who are you going to talk about?
Bae and Tank.
Ow. So
Bae, we start the episode, she's researching brain aneurysms and if they're hereditary. And she then finds out that Tank is living with Toby, which I'm sorry to the Tank fans, I still think is a terrible idea. And we see that when she goes over there and Tank yells at her.
Of course, and takes the food. Why not?
And she says, did no one think about my feelings? And I was like, Bae, you're so selfish.
I know.
So selfish.
I know.
And Tank points out that he has no friends. He's a pariah at his school. He's been, no one's talking to him. His roommate's crazy, whatever. So he moved in with Toby. And his dad's coming to town, and he has to tell the dad that he depledged.
Right.
And they're not together. So, of course, she goes. And it was obvious. It was obvious from the moment that he invited her that Dad thought they were still together.
Well, first of all, she invited herself.
Right.
Which I don't understand her whole thought process. Bae, and I didn't think, and I love Bae, but I didn't think until this episode, I didn't realize how selfish she is.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Have you watched the show?
Yeah, I have. And I have always empathized with her. And today I was just like, you are a selfish little snob. One, to offer to go with Tank, knowing how much she did hurt Tank. Because she was doing that to make herself feel better, right?
Right.
Because she cheated and all that crap.
Yeah.
But you know he still cares for you, so why are you gonna play with him like that? And two, you have a boyfriend, you little W girl. Why are you gonna put Emmett through that? And two, why are you not gonna talk to Emmett about it before you make these concrete decisions? You selfish little snob.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed with her today.
I agree. She was being very selfish, and she usually is. And I say that as someone who likes her.
I've never noticed it.
Well, I love the conversation Tank has with his dad where he finally says, I de-pledged. And I'm exploring these different things. I'm trying new stuff.
Vegetarian.
And she looked horrified when he said that he went to a vegetarian dinner.
Yeah.
She looked horrified.
Yeah.
But what's amusing is that he says to him, like, this is what college is about, is to try new things and explore and find out who you are. And his dad's like, no, that's not at all what college, how dare you? That's not what college is for.
It's about status.
Yeah.
And no.
No.
No, it was funny because you knew that dinner couldn't go anywhere other than south, right?
Yeah.
Dad was typical dad, but can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it.
Okay.
You gonna say it?
I'm kind of on Tank's team now.
Yeah.
He won me over in this episode, like the whole trying new things and vegetarian, and I'm doing meditating, and she's like, what, meditating?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, babe, maybe you should give Tank another chance. I don't know, but I love Emmett.
So here's what it is. When they were together, when Bae and Tank were together, and she was like, why are you doing these things?
Right.
And he, basically his reasons were, I'm in the fraternity because I was told to be in the fraternity.
Right.
I do football because I'm told to do football. And then he realizes that he likes football. Great.
Right.
It was very clear because she was so able to, de-pledge the fraternity.
Yeah.
Stop talking to these people. Don't do this. It's bad.
Yeah.
It was clear that he didn't know who he was.
Right. Very clear.
So we knew from the beginning, this is a character who doesn't know who he is.
Yes.
And now he's been given the opportunity to explore himself and not to change because of what she wants, but to change because of what he wants.
Right.
Which is great. We get to see this character super grow and be, a deep character with layers.
Yeah, and I'm falling in love with Tank.
Well, he's available.
I mean, for Bae.
Yeah.
He could teach her a few things because she showed in this episode that she's very immature. And I don't know if they purposely try to make her look younger than usual.
Yeah, I also noticed that is at the end when he drops her off. I went, why does he look so much older than her?
Yeah, I guess maybe that's what, I don't know. I noticed it throughout the episode. I was, Bae doesn't usually look this young. I don't know. We'll see what the angle is later. But I was really proud of Tank, and as tough, as it was, I don't think he was planning on dropping the bomb that him and Bae weren't together.
Right.
And then he did.
And then his dad says, no girl in their fraternity, that's rich.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that dad is so obnoxious.
I know. But you see how much money he left?
Yeah, a lot.
What's up with that?
Is it, I'm assuming,
was that like, don't ever talk to me again money?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money. It was for dinner. Dad walks out. And here's something that really, really bothered me.
Tell me.
In this episode. Is then Tank says to Bae, I guess I know what it's like for gay kids to come out. And I went, you just connected you de-pledging a fraternity, and I get that that's a big deal to your family, to the struggle that gay kids go through to come out.
Right.
Those are very different.
They are. I agree and disagree.
Okay.
I agree because they are very different, and they get it from many different angles other than just their family. They get it from, obviously, society, and where Tank is only having this negative feedback from his dad and maybe brothers and sisters. I mean, we don't know. But I understand the comparison of being expected to do something the way that your family wants you to do it, and then do the opposite and have them reject you. That part I understand.
I think that it's very different.
I think it is very different. I think it's very different. I don't know how to say it. I agree with it only because of the fact that I understand what he's saying, just the rejection part of your family.
Yeah.
But any homosexual coming out, unless they have just this ridiculous support system, which most of them don't, it's a completely different struggle, and it's not a good comparison.
No.
But as far as saying, I know what it feels like to be expected to do something and then not doing it, and then your family rejecting you, that part of it, kind of.
Kind of. On a very small scale.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, epic.
And then Bae reveals that she too has to quote unquote come out. Air quotes.
And
Everybody.
she's gay. Like, who thought that? No.
No.
Oh.
I like that Tank asks her that.
No.
Are you gay? What? Tank, have you been paying attention to the storyline here?
At all.
No. You're a man.
Scenes. Somebody get him his script. Yeah. Great.
And she tells him that she has this, she probably has an aneurysm and could die any moment.
And well, I don't know if you know, but I would assume that somehow, some way it's going to come out that Tank knew and Emmett didn't.
Right.
And this is going to be an issue.
More importantly, when is she going to tell her parents?
Right?
Yeah.
Are we still on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's calling up. Can she? How old is Bae? She's 16.
They're 18. Nope, she revealed in the last episode she's 18.
She did?
Yeah.
I missed that. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Because this has been like a question for me for a long time. Like, what grade? I know are they graduating?
Yeah,
yes, they're graduating. So is she 17?
Nope, they're 18.
Okay, so yeah, she can make her own doctor's appointments.
Well, she called and made a doctor's appointment.
Oh.
For some reason, with the doctor that treated her father in the hospital.
Yeah.
In the ER.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I don't either. Before we move on to predictions, I want to remind everyone that we're doing a giveaway. I didn't bring the stuff in today because it's like 100 degrees outside. But
It's 100 degrees outside.
yeah. So, reminder, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away the Switched at Birth, or the ABC Family fan. It's a beautiful fan with all the summer shows.
Mm-hmm.
The Learn to Sign the ASL Alphabet cards.
Yes.
And Catherine Kennish's first book, The Switched at Birth Story.
Have you read it?
I have not read it yet.
Oh my gosh.
I've been busy. So all three of those are in our giveaway. To enter the giveaway, you need to follow both Melina and me on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
And then you need to Instagram a photo with what Switched to Birth means to you. And in the description of the comments area, write what it means using the hashtag ABTVSAB, which is AFTERBUZZ TV Switched to Birth. And on that note, I think we should get into predictions.
Aw, the soundboard hung. Sorry.
Oh, womp womp.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
There it is. Yeah, awesome. All right, in the promo we see... Can we talk about the promo? Yes.
I feel like we missed a lot.
We did not.
Really? We covered it all?
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get to predictions now?
Sure, go
Okay.
ahead.
In the promo. Sorry, the fans tweeted at us saying that they were excited to hear us talk about the promo. And I was so shocked when I saw it. I had to watch it twice. In the promo, Catherine and Regina kiss. Mm-hmm. There's a carnival.
Yep.
And Daphne and Travis kiss.
Yep.
I don't know what is happening next week. But I want to hear your predictions. I hope the fans are satisfied with my face because that was, okay, go.
You're like flustered and
Yes.
cute. Very cute today. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
Dr. Melina predicts that.
You're not a doctor.
No, I'm not. I am a doctor of love. So
Predict.
you said possibly. Mm-hmm. Can I say what you said?
Yeah.
That maybe it was like a dream sequence.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I think. I think Daphne really does kiss Travis because Daphne is on this, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And she's, And she's maybe high, she may be drunk. I don't know. She's living on the edge. She freaking kisses him and he kisses her back. And
Yeah,
you
of course.
saw that.
Yeah.
Like, really
He's
kisses
been
her.
in love with her for a while.
So, and she knows that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can totally see happening. Regina still hasn't gotten drunk. So maybe this is her moment finally she did say she was going to a meeting and that is all we've touched on it.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's room for something to happen. So maybe she really does kiss. And then what else? Those were the two, right?
And there was a carnival, and I think Catherine's book is released.
Oh, that's it.
All right. My predictions are I think that Daphne and Nacho is going to end up with a pregnancy scare.
Yes.
If not an STD. I think that Toby and Miss Summers are going to become even closer.
Can they be closer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They'll date, maybe.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm sure that the Travis Melody Gallaudet satellite school is going to blow up. He's not going to be happy.
Nope.
And I think the Regina and Catherine kiss, I don't even know what that was.
It could be a dream.
It could be a dream. I don't know whose dream.
Hers?
No, it is definitely John's dream.
Where was John today? Just in the beginning, that was it. I agree.
John's dream.
It could be John's dream, or Regina had a couple. I'm thinking, I like John's dreams idea better, because I don't want to see Regina go back down that road.
Right.
But we do need to address this. She's still an alcoholic.
Yeah. And Catherine's book, I think, is coming out next week.
Yes.
I believe that's what's happening.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. So, Melina, tell us where we can find you online, especially for those who want to enter the giveaway.
Yes, enter the giveaway, will ya? You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Melina TV.
Awesome. And you can find me online at Yael.tv. There you'll find awesome interviews from Comic-Con this weekend. Also, I want to thank Melina for the beautiful makeup. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Google Plus at Yael Tygiel. That's YaelTygiel. And we will see you next week for more Switch to Birth.
Yay!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.